people like to leave reviews. They put them on Yelp and Rotten Tomatoes, and sometimes even in YouTube comments when I don't ask for them. But that's not what I'm here to do today. Today, I'm here to break the paradigm, and I'm here to review the reviews. I'm going to be reviewing some of the worst reviews I've ever read in recent memory. It starts with Arby's, it ends with Pixels, and it's going to be a great time all the way through. And while you're here, why don't you hit subscribe? Statistically, less than half of you that are watching my channel are subscribed. So let's change that. It'd be really cool for me, and I think you're gonna like the content. It's been very good lately. The editors have been working hard, and they didn't write this for me to say to talk about how great they are. Let's get to the video. Arby's changed the fast food game again? What? Let's go to the Arby's Press Center. What's going on? Wait, there's nothing in the press center. Where's the news? News, updates, and press releases after 2017 can be found here. Oh, here we go. Arby's new sandwich goes toe-to-toe with a cult classic, the McDonald's McRib. Oh, fuck, man. Arby's latest offering is a country-style rib sandwich that promises smoky authenticity. But does it deliver? Arby's wants to give McDonald's, it's up 2.09% today, because people know that this Arby's shit is not going to compete with the McRib. A good ribbing, in every sense of the term. No, we got the joke. We got the joke, Market Watch. The privately held chain, best known for menu items like roast beef sandwiches, curly fries, and the Jamocha Shake, recently rolled out a country-style pork rib sandwich as a limited-time fall offering. The ultimate exemplar of a popular menu item that returns with sudden fanfare, only to suddenly disappear, much like the Avatar.
Water. Earth. Fire. Air.
Indeed, the McRib, which is returning once again this fall, has become more than a menu item. It's a cultural icon. An oblong-shaped sandwich with a boneless pork patty designed to look like a set of ribs as its star. Homer Simpson sang its praises. Well, it was referred to as a rib witch in the Simpsons episode, but you get the point.
One rib witch, please.
Sir, are you all right?
I have eaten the ribs of God.
Homer Simpson sang its praises. What a sentence. Give me something there. This is not good writing. Homer Simpson sang its praises. Let's move on. Marketers have marveled how it became so popular, the first viral fast food phenomenon, as it once was dubbed, and ultimately, people just keep gobbling it up. A Wall Street Journal story once noted that McDonald's sold more than 60 million of the sandwiches over a 3-year period, in spite of the fact it's available in such limited fashion. Arby's appears to be doing two things with its challenger of a sandwich. First, it's asserting that it can have some fun with the competition. Just look at this commercial that mocks the McRib at every turn, calling it a hilarious bite. Well, you know we have to watch the commercial now. This sandwich looks like dog shit. Am I crazy? Why does this sandwich have dandruff? And humongous pickles. This looks like moldy bread.
Rib-shaped sandwich. Arby's real.
Oh, that's the McRib. Oh, it explains it. I thought this was Arby's. I was like, holy shit, Arby's. You are not coming ready to hit. Okay, I completely understand it.
Rib-shaped sandwich. Arby's real country-style rib sandwich.
That is actually goated, because I don't know if you guys know this. This is just a rib-shaped sandwich. They're not ribs in there. It is shaped like a rack of ribs. It's just pork meat
feels good.
that is slammed together and like Play-Doh.
Arby's real.
Whereas this is
country-style
theoretically
rib
real
sandwich.
ribs.
On an Arby's sandwich. Arby's, we have the meat.
I do think that Arby's little jingle now goes so fucking hard. I feel like the Arby's commercial ends and I'm expecting Ye to come out. You know what I mean?
Arby's, we have the meat.
It's my favorite part about Arby's because I don't eat meat, so I don't even shop at Arby's. There's just one problem from my food critic vantage point. As much as I hate to admit it, I too like the McRib. More on that later. Mind you, I like Arby's new sandwich in some respects. It does have the meat. Decent sized slabs of pork shoulder, not quite ribs, but close enough. And the meat tells us it's been smoked. If anything, the sandwich suffers from being too smoky taste-wise. Those rascals over at Arby's. The real issue, however, is that Arby's doesn't quite offset that smokiness in the right way. The sandwich is a heavy affair, with its toppings of smoked Gouda cheese, fried onion strings, mayo, and barbecue sauce. It's also a bit heavy in the nutrition department, with 500 calories, 23 grams of fat, and 1,450 milligrams of sodium. What it needs is something vinegary or crunchy to balance things out. Say, pickles or raw onions. You mean like a McRib has? Tell me you like the McRib without telling me you like the McRib, you fucking jaded reporter. Ironically, Arby's may be helping McDonald's at its own game, says veteran fast food analyst Mark Kalawinowski. This fast food analysts? That is, it's giving McDonald's a little bit of free publicity, he says, even as it pokes fun of the McRib. Ultimately, I say there may be room in the fast food market for more than one rib sandwich. After all, there's room for gazillions of burgers. If you want smoked meat, Arby's is clearly the place to go. If you want a porky sweet sensation, make it McDonald's. While the McRib is available, of course. I'm so glad I learned that. Fuck these writers. Dude, that's Charles Passy. And if you don't like Charles Passy, you don't like Market Watch fast food research. I've seen Pixels, which is one of the biggest regrets in my life. Pixels is the worst thing to happen to video game cinema. I'm already all in, baby. Yes, worse than the Mario Bros. Movie. Yes, worse than Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. Yes, worse than Blood Rain, Alone in the Dark, and all those other crappy Uwe Ball movies combined. Why? Because when you go to see an Uwe Ball movie, you know you're in for a pile of tax-evading manure. But Pixels has the gall to sit you down in front of its screen and lie to you. Yes, you. The grown-up, socially well-adjusted, movie-going gamer who's looking for another movie along the lines of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and Wreck-It Ralph that understands gamer culture. Pixels bills itself as a movie for you, but in reality, it's snickering to itself and making fun of you the whole time. An alien race has mistaken images of video games for a declaration of war, so they model their invasion after these video games, and also sort of follow the rules of these video games. Maybe. I don't know. Frankly, Futurama did it better. Gamers have a habit of being shown as somewhat socially awkward in movies, and that would be fine, but Pixel's portrayal of gamers paints them as wholly dysfunctional. Nobody is a good person here. It's like the very premise of the plot mocks us, jeering, "Ha ha, look at those gamers! They all grew up to be broken and weird." This feels like a self-insert. This guy is a gamer and he does not like what this movie is saying about him. The whole reason the movie could turn a profit is because gaming has become so ubiquitous and mainstream that everyone knows who Donkey Kong and Q*bert are. I would say that not everyone knows who Q*bert is, but you know what? I digress. The shallow references to gaming culture are saturated throughout this movie, hoping to make the audience go, "Ha ha ha, I am aware of this game's existence," rather than actually making them identify with the characters or plot in any way. Apparently, merely referencing something nostalgic can take the place of an entire script these days. Thanks, Family Guy. Holy shit! Family Guy caught a stray! Oh my god, we're not even talking about Family Guy in this one. And that's exactly what this movie is. The same damn Adam Sandler movie we have seen before. Tell me if this plot sounds familiar to you. Adam Sandler plays an overly immature adult who has lost control of his life and has to go through some sort of conflict where he learns responsibility, gets a girl, and grows up, eventually leading a respectable life. Doesn't that sound like every movie he's ever done? That's because it is! And Pixels just paints it with a video game coat of paint, as opposed to the golf coat of paint Happy Gilmore had, the Hanukkah coat of paint 8 Crazy Nights had, or the thick self-loathing coat of paint that movies like Big Daddy and The Wedding Singer have. Fucking roasted. In short, don't see this movie. It's not worth your time, and it does far more damage to the gaming community than it pays homage to it. It's the schoolyard bully, making fun of you for bringing your Game Boy to school. Except instead of taking your lunch money, this time he's taking $12 for a movie ticket and $10 more for snacks out of your pockets. P.S. Peter Dinklage? What the hell, man? You're better than this. You're in Game of Thrones. What bet did you lose that got you playing a hacker with a mullet in an Adam Sandler movie? From Angelo M. D'Argenio, former contributing writer, 2015. Wow.